welcome back to the shop. Today we have a treat especial, my 2011 TE449. This is a mods video, so I'm going to show you guys the things that I've done to this bike. There has been a lot of things done to this bike, believe it or not. This used to be an SMR, that's right, a supermoto, an SMR 449. It is now converted into a TE449. Had to swap the front forks, front triple clamp, rear suspension, tyres, front brake and front brake rotor. I have removed the butterfly valve from in here to give the bike more responsiveness and a more snappy throttle. I have plugged the default engine breather, moved it up here with the zip tie racing breather. David Bates on the TE511 and 449 owners group on Facebook. David makes a breather similar to this, but it goes here. I would recommend that, and that's what I should have got, but I was impatient, and an impatient teen would just buy the more expensive option apparently, and that's what I did. So I have the zip tie racing breather. Would not recommend this. It was a pain in the ass to get the tappet cover off and drill a hole in it, because if I fuck that hole up, I would fuck my tappet cover up, and those aren't cheap to replace. So that's about it for the engine mods. The oil I use in this is Penrite HP5R or HPR5. I'll put an image of it right now. 5W30, that's what BMW recommends, so that's what I use. Have had no problems with that. I use the KN611, I'm pretty sure, oil filters. No problems with them, they've been really good. I tried the high flow ones, they're pretty much the same fucking filter. All they do is fill the oil, there's not much difference. It has a no-toil air filter. That's been going pretty good. I have noticed there was a few issues getting that in, but that's just me being bad. So that's about it for the engine modifications. It is retuned with Robert's little tuner device. I just use my phone, I can retune the engine, remap it, do all that kind of stuff. I don't do that, I just use the default maps because I'm not a genius. So I've got the acro map on it because I have a more open exhaust. I have the Barrett exhaust, that's right, the Barrett 50 cal itself, that's it right there, Australian brand. That's a pretty horrible exhaust. I used it when the bike was an SMR. It was pretty disappointing because it was so loud on the road and very droning in your ears, but I put up with it. Believe it or not, this bike has 10,000 Ks on it, or 11,000 currently. Had a full engine rebuild at 7,000 Ks. That cost about $4,000 Australian, so I'm going to guess that was all of the engines, so the piston, all that crap. I've had no problems with it so far at 11,000 Ks. Front forks, one of the front forks is leaking, so got to replace the fork seal on that, but other than that, not much maintenance has gone into this, just a maintenance that I've made myself. So I put force radiator guards on it. I got these pretty cheap because they were clearing out. One problem I had with them is the clearance with these bolts and this on the other side. For some reason it didn't line up. It's probably because I didn't install them properly, but just something to look out for if you get the same product and experience the same thing. All I did was just fucking chop it off with this pair of side cutters. It's pretty mild steel, it's not very hard. Up here we have the B-Rad Moto mirror that doesn't do a whole lot. It's pretty useless. An enduro mirror just makes the bike legal, so I don't really use it. I just keep it folded down. I got the Pro Taper grips. This did have heated grips on it. Well, it was the SMR, but I put them on my CB because it's fucking freezing. In Australia, believe it or not, it's freezing cold down here in Victoria. So I got them on the CB for road riding. Still got the stock lever on the clutch, that hasn't broken off yet. Still got the braided brake line, braided clutch align, really good clutch align. Aftermarket lever on the brake. This was the other guy's brake lever that I swapped out, so I don't know what was on it previously, probably the stock. This did have two jet busters, but one snapped off from me falling over a lot, as you'll see in Goof's one video. So that's gone. So I don't know if I'm going to reinstall it or just leave it off and just leave one on. But that's that. I still have the indicators, those are still going strong. I have an RNK O-ring chain. A lot of people don't use O-ring chains on the dirt, but I have currently found that it is not a problem for me because I don't do hard enduro. I do more adventure, lightweight adventure kind of riding. Not really into the hard enduro. I'm not into it physically, so so I have the RNK 520 chain O-rings. I lube that up with Maxima chain wax. I used to use Bel-Ray Super Clean, but I found that used to stain the concrete when it dripped on the concrete, so fucking parents went nuts with that one. So would not suggest that if you're going to drip it everywhere like I do. You could always just be clean, but oh well. So that's what chain lube I'm using currently. It's got a Super Sprox dual sprocket on there. It's alloy and steel, I'm pretty sure. I don't know the benefits, but it costs a lot of money, so I thought it would be a good one, so I got that one. It's a 51 tooth and the front is a 14 or 15. Got the sticker kit is the Scrubs Design factory replica non-limited edition. It just means it's different colours to the limited edition one. It was probably one of the first ones to order this. Refreshed the page multiple times until it came live, and I'm pretty sure I got one of the first sets. Have seen a lot of guys out there out at Nearham South with the same sticker kit, so I personally think it really makes the bike a lot more aggressive and a lot cooler. With pegs, I have these RNK pegs. These are the same ones that I had on the SMR, the same pair. So it's all scraped up from the road, from falling over on the road and on the track from Supermoto track days down at Le Mans. That was pretty fun. Crashed once, definitely good experience. I just got a little horn that doesn't even work. It's just there for license and registration purposes. I currently don't have the number plate on. That just goes on my Camelback because all that does is snap off because this thing vibrates like a bitch, as do all dirt bikes. But that's pretty much it for the mods video. A lot of work has gone into this bike, and I converted it to the TE. I could have just bought a new dirt bike, but the amount of work that I put into this bike and the amount of Ks it has on it really makes the value go down a lot, but it's worth a lot more to me than it is to anyone else. I've learned a lot from this bike. I've rebuilt it many times. I've had it completely stripped down, and yeah, it's a really good bike. That's about it for my TE449 mods video. I'll be coming out with one on my CB400 soon, so keep an eye out for that. So that's about all the mods that have been done to this bike. If you guys want any help with this bike, there's a group out there on Facebook called Husqvarna TE449 and 511 Owners Group. It's run by a good friend, David Bates, up in Queensland. Lots of information there, tons of information on this bike. I probably wouldn't have this bike if it wasn't for that group. because they have helped me multiple times with multiple different things, such as my oil cover, my oil filter cover. I stripped that and they helped me find and get a new one. My engine mount, this engine mount on the other side snapped off while it was an SMR. I got a replacement one of them. I was going to give up on the bike after that one, but a lot of guys gave me some wise words, so I stuck with it, and have to say I'm pretty happy with the bike, pretty happy with my purchase. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this kind of video, be sure to leave a like. I know the lighting in this area is not very good. I'm not that much of a professional photographer, so oh well, you probably don't even notice. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. This is my 2011 TE449. Hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed this bike, and I'll see you guys in the next one.